All right, Dave Moronic here, Vice President, Global Sin Turf, and I'm here with my good friend, Ottis, O.J. Anderson, Super Bowl MVP, New York Giants, drafted first round, and what we all forget, because it was a little while ago, right, O?
Yeah.
Who is the leading rusher for the Miami Hurricanes?
The one and only, baby. Ottis J. Anderson still holds the all-time leading rusher record down at the
And how many yards did you have down there at the University of Miami?
I have a combination of over 4,000, close to 5,000 yards, which is currently still intact, and that's been over 20, 30 years now. So them little young heads, they may come through here, but they ain't staying long enough to get my record.
Well, you amaze me, obviously. I mean, your NFL career, obviously, what, 13 years, 14 years? 14 years in the NFL. What is the average years for a running back? From my understanding, it was 4 years?
It's 3 to 5.
3 to 5 years?
Right, 3 to 5. Now, take this for instance. I played 14 seasons, but I never played on surface like this.
Yeah.
Now, you remember we had back in the old days, that old AstroTurf field, field that if you fall on, you may leave half of your arm down on the field.
Absolutely.
Crown bad. Everything about that surface was totally against playing longevity in football.
Right.
All the fields during that time were made like that. So when you think of Global Sin Turf, the way they have developed it from where it was to where it is now, it's like night and day, man. I'm sitting here now, rubbing my hand, putting my arm on it, and I feel like I'm falling on and standing and well, actually putting my arms on real solid.
And as good as friends as we are, and we have been, you told me, and you were very adamant when you said it, because you've been approached by many different turf companies to endorse their products. But you told me, listen, Dave, we're friends, we're good, everything's good there, but if it's not up to my standards, if it's not what I believe in 100%, I'm not putting my name on.
No, I said
I'm
that.
not going to be involved.
And I meant that. And I said to you, I said, hey, not only does it has to look real, it has to feel real, it has to give you everything of what natural salt gives, and this is what you guys have come up with. And that's why I'm so impressed with it. And then also I said, hey man, there's been a lot said about lead, and you guys made it lead free.
Absolutely.
And that's what's more amazing than anything else, that it was done that way. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you can look at this, and from the camera, I guarantee you can't tell whether or not this is real solid or not. But we know what it is. So you need to get some and be confused like the rest of the world is, but no longer when you get Global Sin Turf.
So whether it's a sports field, a backyard application, a putting green like our friend Bernard Lamer's got in his backyard down in Florida.
Yes, sir.
I mean, how are you his age and still finishing the top 10 of the Masters this past year? Do you think it had anything to do with this facility in the backyard?
Well, when you can practice on something that close to being natural, it's going to give you that edge.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm thinking about coming back out of retirement.
I think you should.
I think if you can put this in my yard, I can start working on my 40 time.
We'll do it.
And
speaking of 40 time, what was your 40 time?
4.4.
4.4?
4.4.
And how big are you?
I was 215 when I ran that fast. I'm a little more than that now, so I need a whole lot of global in my yard.
Well, we can do it. We can do it. And I'm thinking, this guy right here, Super Bowl MVP.
10,000 yard club.
10,000 yard club. How many of you guys are there?
It's like 20, 24, 25 right now.
That's it. 25 guys that have 10,000 yards right here. My vote, Hall of Fame, what are we waiting for, right? But Hall of Fame products, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about GST. So if you want the real stuff, you want the stuff that looks and reacts just like natural grass, forget about everybody else. What are we going to do, O?
Hey, man, come see GST, baby.
And who are we going to ask for?
Dave. Tell them Dave and OJ sent you. That's all you got to do.
Perfect.
What you gonna do next? I'm dedicated to spread the truth.
I got more news for you. If you want to be a GST, baby, one and only. Catch it, process it, eat it, love it. we're so good that we even got longer. Longer.
That's longer.
Longer. More of this field, some more of this turf. That's all I need to run up and down the field again. Relive my younger days. Relive the Super Bowl. But if you really want to play the real man's game, football surface, tell them OJ sent you.